folks, Handsome Jack here. You're listening to Start Replay.
Pushy Snuggle Bites is my May squeeze.
I thought I would take some time away from battling Dr. Nefarious and introduce a brand new Start Replay podcast.
Presumably because you have half a brain in your head. Okay, kisses.
Oh my goodness.
Suspense.
Welcome everyone to the Start Replay podcast, and it's episode 23. We've been away for quite a while because things have been happening and we haven't had time to go into your ears. God, that sounds wrong. I am joined by Richard Evans.
Hello.
When was the last time they heard you, Richard? You were a running series regular.
Like 4 in a row. I think I wrongly claimed it as 5 in a row.
Well, maybe, were you on the last one then?
No.
No, so
That
you
was
broke,
you, Joel,
you
and
broke
Freya.
your stream.
I broke my stream.
You broke your seal.
I broke my
Now
stream.
you're going to have to come back all the time.
It went all over the toilet instead.
When we're joined by an unfamiliar face, someone who hasn't been on the reboot of the Start Replay podcast. His name is Tom Daden.
Hello, everybody. Hi, guys. How's it going? Right, Tom. He's back for more. Ooh.
Back for more.
Yep.
Shady's back.
Guess who's back?
Back again.
Daden's back.
Daden's
Tell a
back.
friend.
Gaming stuff.
Yeah.
We don't just talk about gaming though, do we? We also talk about movies and other shiz.
Just any tangents that we happen to come across.
We also say swear words.
No, we don't.
Fuck.
Well, shit. Now we do.
I thought we were going to block out Flip and
What if
shiz.
I drop the big one?
What's the big one, Tom?
Dobby! Stop! Dobby! Dobby!
Oh my god, no! That's out of control.
Wash your mouth out with soap.
If you haven't listened to the Start Replay podcast yet, we're a gaming cast, but we also talk about nonsense. Actually, no, most of the time we talk about nonsense. Not
And
necessarily
improv comedy.
gaming. And improv comedy, sometimes.
A lot of that.
Some of which that Tom, most of which, all of which, that Tom hasn't actually heard. He hasn't heard the improv comedy before. Improv sketches are the best. Haven't done one for quite a few episodes though.
And when we did, it was with people that didn't do improv comedy.
Have any of us done improv comedy?
No.
No, but Theo and
I'm
Freya
not a
weren't very good
comedian.
at it.
Well, no, they found it a bit weird, especially when Elmo came in and blew up the moon.
Yeah. And they didn't get any references, especially Theo.
Yeah, and Glue Man. Was it Super Glue Man?
I have no memory. There's something about Batman.
Spin-off Superman.
Kind of, yeah.
Super Glue Man.
That was it. What's been happening in gaming? Tony Hawk is crap, unfortunately.
Very buggy.
I love Tony Hawk. That's the problem, you know.
Pro Skater
I love
3
Tony
on
Hawk.
PlayStation 2.
All the original ones on PS1, I used to be on it, and I used to grind everywhere. I also used to grind those rails and try and get those videotapes and go into those
You can't really
secret.
grind on Hawk. There's no levels, really.
Did you grind on Grinder?
Did you grind to grind? Did you grind to get
I
better at grinding?
ground on Grinder
Right.
whilst grinding in Tony Hawk.
Whilst grinding on Tony Hawk.
I was grinding Tony
with
Hawk
Tony Hawk.
whilst grinding rails on Grinder with
Tony Hawk.
Ground up.
ground pepper.
That's a weird image.
And yet it's an image you're going to have to create for me. But do you remember when you went Tony Hawk and then you used to get like those secret areas? Like it would be like spooky bats or something, or like just secret
Who are secret areas with spooky bats?
spooky bats. No, don't you remember that? Where you used to get to secret areas, and if you got the jump just right, you get to like this secret area, or you had like slow motion mode or big head mode, or
Oh, yeah.
or get the videotape on that rail, and you'd have to grind from one place to another.
We
No,
could
I
play as
remember-
Shrek.
Yeah, and Django Fett.
Django Fett.
And Django Freeman from Django Unchained.
Django Freeman.
No.
Django Freeman.
What's his
Is
name?
that split between Morgan Freeman and
That's
the man
Django
who
from
played
Django
Electro?
Unchained.
What's
What? Django Unchained.
What's his name?
Yeah, the
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie
that's the
Foxx.
one.
There we go.
Django Fox.
What are your memories of Tony Hawk 5? I mean, not Tony Hawk 5 because you haven't played it. What are your favourite memories of Tony Hawk? More like, because Tony Hawk 5 is apparently a big buggy mess.
I like it when he did the flip.
A bit like Tom's windscreen after he's been
Running
driving on
over
the
children.
motorway. A big buggy mess.
I don't run over children.
Oh, it's not what
False
I've heard.
claims. False claims.
He doesn't run over children, but he does run into bugs.
Was Skate or Tony Hawk the one where they had the skateboard add-on you could buy, which you sort of stood on? And
That was Tony Hawk. That was the last
that
Tony
Tony
Hawk
Hawk?
game that we had, I believe, before it. Oh no, we did get a remaster of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
Or Underground. Oh, what?
Underground, something. I
Download
don't
on
know.
PS3.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one of those.
I mean, that was okay. But I am still really looking forward to Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5. Regardless of its big buggy mess. There are ragdoll physics everywhere. There are heads and legs in scenery. Entire bodies in scenery. I don't know how they released it like that.
I think I only ever bought 2 skating games. One I can't remember at all. And the other one was Simpsons Skating.
Oh my god, Simpsons Skating was awesome.
It was a good game.
They need to make another Simpsons game.
Hit and Run remastered PS4 multiplayer.
There we
go.
There we go.
I've just hit
Thank
the roof.
you.
I hit the table more like. I have so many good memories of that.
Cheats, definitely.
All the cheats, all the good
Matrix mode where you jump and go slow motion, or low grav and Matrix, and you jump really high and go slow motion, but then you'd be there for ages doing loads of tricks. But
what about the music? That was most memorable to me.
yeah, TNT Dynamite was always on the first song that played on
Ace of Spades.
Pro Skater 3.
The Ace of Spades, the Ace of Spades. Whilst you're grinding up big scores.
Who's big scores and why you grind up on them?
Well, I was just. We need to make this a video podcast just so we can see Tom's face.
I don't think we should. Well, you could just put a camera here.
Tomcam.
Tomcat.
Tomcam. Tomcam.
Get the
Not
GoPro
Tomcat.
attachment so I can
Tomcam. That'd be terrifying.
Yes.
What about like a? You can have it like on a helmet, so you can have the camera coming.
Let me just quickly describe that for you guys. Imagine if you had a giant like looped donkey dick on your forehead and you're wanking off.
Just imagine that.
Josh was just doing that. The whole big wanking, big dick forehead motion.
I didn't
big
mean
dick
to.
Forehead.
It just happened.
You've got a big dick forehead.
Thanks.
Got a forehead penis. Forehead penis.
Forehead penis. Oh god, this has just gone down so quickly.
Pro Skater, Richard.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you a pro skater, Richard? That's what we want to know.
Well,
Are you
I don't
secretly
like to
Tony
brag,
Hawk?
but I can lie down on the skateboard
Can
and move
you?
myself along the ground.
Holy crap! I
Yeah.
can't even
More
do
than I'd
that.
be willing to do.
Yeah.
There was a time where I had a skateboard and also elbow pads, knee pads,
Didn't everyone
helmet.
have that?
I bought all that.
I was padded out. I was like the Marshmallow Man.
I bought all that when I bought Heelys. So
You had Heelys.
I had
Heelys?
Heelys and I never figured out how to work them. I was too scared.
Oh,
even my
Heelys
helmet
with the
on.
little wheels.
Yeah.
Wheels and the heels.
See, hence why they're called Heelys, I guess.
Well,
Yeah.
no, because there's no E's in
Heels.
heels and
Heels
wheelies.
and
It should just be
wheelies.
Yeah, but if they
Wheelie, wheelie.
they couldn't call it
Wheelie
heels
wheelies.
for kids, could they?
Wheelie, good shoes.
Wheelie wheelies. Wow. You would have been great in the marketing
I
team.
really liked my Heelys.
Are you ready for some wheelie good shoes? Head to wheelies. I mean Heelys.
No, fuck marketing. Heelys.
I'm just let down that Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5
Why has there
is
not been like
crap.
add-on content for Heelys instead of skateboards? Heely tricks. Can't. Does that
Heely
thing?
stabilizers.
Did you just say the C word again?
No.
I bet on playback it sounded like you, even though you said can't. You went can't.
Can't. There we go.
Okay.
Let me clear up any misconceptions that I'd be simply throwing the word.
Dobby! Stop! Dobby! Dobby!
Oh my
Jesus.
god! There it goes again. You know, my editing session during this is going to be
Get some
very,
soap
very.
for this boy's mouth.
It's been a honking. It's fine. No one will know what I said.
No, something much better is going in there.
Okay. I'm looking forward to it.
Destiny. Tom and I have been playing a lot of Destiny. The Taken King
Richard.
is out.
Do you play Destiny?
Not for a year.
Richard, what you need to do is you need to buy a PS4,
Yes.
get
We
Destiny,
need a third player.
use
on
a
our
spark
team.
of light, and then play with us.
Yeah,
And the best thing is, you can get the Legendary Edition, which will include everything.
I'll buy one when I'm not waiting for 150 quid
Tom,
to come
are
out
you
of my bank
farting?
account for Fallout.
Or following through.
How do you know if I thought
Because
was quite
that
subtle. I
face,
thought
it was that face biting the lip, going and leaning to the left a little. Or right, okay, leaning to the right.
Great, so it's coming my
120
way.
quid for
150 quid for Fallout.
for which edition is that?
I bought the 100 quid Pip-Boy edition.
I
I
also
also
bought
bought
one
50
of
quid
those.
Steam edition.
Why?
I don't know.
It's
That's
like
something I
this is
do.
like the other day, right? Tom and I,
Hello.
Richard and I, were at a World of Warships
Back-to-back wanking.
launch event at the historic dockyard in Chatham, which is
Well
30 minutes outside of London St Pancras.
And a 2-hour journey from Reading.
A 2-hour journey from Reading. And anyway, we were there. Well, actually, I was there first, and then Richard got a taxi from the station to meet me there. And the taxi was £6, and he gave the taxi driver £10, and he said, "Don't worry about change." And then we got a taxi back, which was £6 again, and he said, "Don't worry about change." So he spent £20 on £12 worth of taxis.
Well, I make
Bowling,
out.
I think, is one of the biggest words.
I make out that
You make out
I make
what, with
out,
the taxi
I make out
drivers?
with them. No, No,
Just for the extra
Usually
money.
it's 20 quid one. I
I make out that I'm just really generous and charitable.
Here, have
Realistically,
£10. I
I'm
know
just
it's a £6 taxi. Can I kiss you? Is that-
Exactly. No, I'm just too lazy to wait for change.
Wow.
If it was
Holy
like £1,
shit.
I'd be like, don't, well, pence even. If it was £1, I'd be like, give me my fucking money.
Well, that's what you definitely need to buy a PlayStation 4.
That makes no sense.
I will do when I'm not spending so much money on games.
Not following your
And I've
track
just
at all.
spent 20 quid on fucking City Skyline.
Oh,
20
that's all right. 20 quid's for a game's not bad.
I bought the
Well,
DLC
for us
and
normal
everything
people
as
that have
well.
to buy games anyway.
All right, dig.
You
Yeah. So Destiny is
addicted.
really, really good, and it's really addictive again. And Richard, you need to play with
Yeah,
us.
it's
I did
Also,
like
you need to
getting
play with us on
headshots.
Destiny.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Destiny is really good. The Taken King is essentially how the game should have been at launch.
Yep.
So the
As
game was like,
stated in your review
as stated in my review at startreplay.com.
/imprick.com.
Yeah. That's
it
you'll
wa-
find
no.
Tom's profile on there.
Yeah, fantastic, brilliant. Class A Bants.
Archbishop of Banterbury.
ClassABants.com.
Bantendeck
Banter
over it.
Source
Subsidiary of
Rex.
Start Replay. Class A Bants. Definitely need Tom Cam.
Well, I've got a GoPro.
Hi,
so
and
I just
welcome
need- I
to
just
Tom
need the
Cam.
boom. I've got a helmet with a clip on it. I just need the
Exactly.
boom.
Like, have the boom.
Big
Yeah.
boom. Just
Have
big boom.
the boom.
Oh
Okay.
my god, I'm not going to explain what Josh just did. Nope.
What else has been going on in gaming? Come on, there must be something.
Destiny.
Metal Gear Solid.
NBA.
NBA is apparently one of the best sports games ever.
Yeah, we
It's
spoke about
currently
this earlier,
sitting
and we
here.
were going to play it before we started this, weren't we? But
Yeah.
we got too
Got caught up.
enthralled with
Until
Until
Dawn.
Well, we got caught up trying to kill off characters in
Which
Until
turns
Dawn.
out is really fucking difficult.
I was trying to
Well,
kill
it's
off
not
Grant
difficult
Ward.
because an icicle was going to kill
Yeah, but that was
two
before
people,
we wanted to kill
and
them
then you
off.
were like, "Oh no, I don't want to kill them. I'm going to move them." I want to know what would have happened if the icicle went down. That would have been pretty major.
They probably would have survived because they survive anything, those two.
Yeah.
What
Except for
I
now
think,
she had a jaw
I think that
ripped off.
icicle would have
Spoilers.
gone through. Spoilers for those who haven't
Spoilers,
played
she's
Until
actually
Dawn.
in. Is it
But-
the Ring? Grudge? The
Huh?
Grudge? Is it the
I
Grudge where
think-
the woman has the jaw off? The Grudge?
As I think most horror films these days.
Just one long tongue.
I think the icicle would have just gone through the girl, and that's it.
So we made a joke about like his honk dick ripping her jaw off, but she'd be good at licking girls out now with a tongue that long and blah,
Wow.
like an elephant's
Wow.
trunk.
So you're saying, oh god, no, I don't even want to repeat that. That's Call of Duty Black Ops 3, big news. On PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, it's
Is it-
not going to have a campaign.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I saw this earlier.
How big is that? Holy
I thought
crap.
I don't know where I saw this, but I was doing. I thought I was playing Destiny actually, so I was like,
That
I don't
is
care about
so
anything else
fucking
he's playing.
mental.
But yeah, so it was shit.
And they may not, you know, they shouldn't even release it as a disc. They should just do it as a download for multiplayer and zombies. That's all it is there for. Multiplayer and zombies.
Zombies,
That's so strange. That's going to continue the trend now, isn't it?
Hope not. I love campaign.
Yeah, that's the
Well,
first
get a
thing you
new
do.
console, you idiot.
Ah,
Get a PlayStation 4.
Get a PlayStation
maybe.
4.
Might be good.
What do you have at the moment?
Xbox One.
Well, get a PlayStation 4. And why are you complaining anyway?
They're
Because
cheaper
it's
than
the
Xbox
campaign is coming to Xbox One and PlayStation 4.
Yeah, but I hope they don't do it with other games. And in
What?
future, I hope they just don't get rid of campaign.
well,
but
no,
you'll-
they'll,
yeah, but
they'll
we're
get
on
rid of
next gen.
campaign for last gen.
I don't like
As a
I
continued
don't like
trend.
interacting with other people, so I just like campaigns.
No, I like campaigns too, and they will continue, but
don't-
not on last
You can
gen.
play
Yeah.
online on your own.
But I think the fact that campaign isn't coming to last gen is really good because it makes sure that the campaign is really fucking good, and also the campaign is like 4-player campaign.
Not brilliant. Your face was like, I have so many good words lined up now.
4-player.
They're like 3-4 syllables long. Campaign. It's co-op. Really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
4-player co-op campaign.
shit, son.
4-player co-op campaign, and that's the whole reason why it's not coming to last gen, because it just can't handle it. Unless you play it in Minecraft graphics.
Minecraft is incredibly
Detailed.
memory intensive.
Is it?
Yeah,
Why? It's just blocks.
but it's not. Because
It
you
is.
can have a lower quality of
Blocks.
texture. So
Well-
it can still look pixelated. Because each block isn't a pixel.
Well, maybe it should be.
Then the blocks would be too small to see.
Well, maybe it should...
It would take you an hour to build a pillar.
block. No, I think it would take an hour just to build a block.
A block made out of blocks.
A block made out of pixel blocks. A normal block made out of a pixel block would take you 2 days.
Depends how big said block is.
We could be on this forever.
Let's move on from this insanity.
Depends how close or
Call
far
of
away you
Duty
are,
Black
how many
Ops
pixels it
3
is.
will not come with a campaign on last gen.
And it will not come on
Pretty
Minecraft.
big. What did you think of the beta when you played it?
Awesome.
Really good. I think it was really good. Did you play it, Richard? No, you didn't. You're a noob. Only Tom and I, because we're good.
Oh.
I love you still. I love you still.
Noob.
But I don't know what it was, between Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3, Black Ops 3 with the advanced kit just felt better. Treyarch know how to just
It's
make
the
it
movement.
really good.
It's why I didn't like Advanced Warfare, was because of the movement and the
But Black
exosuit.
Ops 3 feels more like Titanfall.
What was just because it's got wall running?
Well, just because of the kinetic
No.
movement, and it's
Yeah,
all like
it's-
really smooth, and
The-
it's
the
a lot
movement's
smoother than
more
Advanced
natural.
Warfare. More dynamic.
Yeah, it flows better. It's a lot easier to. I think the movement in Advanced Warfare just seemed a bit like overpowered. Like if you're getting shot at, you just go jump into the air and then just shoot them from above really easily, and they'd be like, "Oh god, oh, guns everywhere." Whereas Black Ops
Dobby
3
doing on the
is,
battlefield?
I don't know.
Guns everywhere, master!
Clicking his magic everywhere, throwing cakes at people.
Just snapping necks when he clicks.
Literally.
Cakes or kegs?
Why not both?
Throwing kegs at people.
One's a stun grenade. Cake's a stun grenade. Cake is a lethal grenade. Just that snaps their neck like. Ooh, I spiked a bit there. Oops.
That's fine. These mics can handle it. Well, it's just like we're not wearing our headphones for feedback.
Oh, yeah. I
Otherwise...
didn't realise that.
Well, yeah.
Didn't realise I didn't have a thing on my head.
No headphones
Took
in
your
your
hat
head
off.
today.
Took my hat off too.
Yeah. Fuck.
Let's
Oh,
mix
shit,
it up a
yeah,
little bit
fam.
with movies until we think of something good
I thought
that's
it sounded
happening.
good for
well,
gaming.
Oh, have you?
Oh, go.
Have you heard the rumours about Red Dead Redemption? Josh has, because I've told him.
What? No, I knew about it before. Everyone's known about
you
it for a long
didn't.
time. Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming, but
But rumours of pre-playable characters, and one of them
Bit
is
like you.
customisable. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
that would be really cool. Imagine that.
So Wild West GTA 5, is that what you're just saying?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But imagine if you could
happy with
customize
that.
your main character. Imagine throughout the campaign and the cutscenes and everything, how wacky you can make your characters and how much more personal the experience
Can I
would
be
be.
a girl?
Maybe.
Hopefully.
The two other playable characters, I believe, are rumoured to be Irish
John
and,
Marston.
and Seth.
John Marston's
From
baby.
the
You said it was
previous
going to be prequel, right, to Red Dead Redemption?
Really?
Yes. Well, they
It'll be
can't
a
do
bit
it
harder if it was
the
after, 'cause then it would
last
be-
one was like 1914.
Yeah.
It wasn't really a Wild West after that, was there?
Was there a Wild West in
don't know.
1914?
I don't know when
That's
the
when
Wild
the game.
West
That's
was
when
around.
Red Dead Redemption was set, I believe.
Really?
Yeah,
So America was like the Wild West in 1914.
apparently.
That's bullshit.
What's wrong with that?
Wikipedia it.
It just only 100 years ago. That's not long.
Well, technology's progressed
Down,
very quickly.
down,
Yes, it has.
down.
But imagine that's like we're starting World War One, and meanwhile there are Indians and cowboys.
But were there Indians and cowboys? Well, there were
I don't remember
cowboys.
being
But
any
were there
Indians.
Native Americans in Red
Yeah.
Dead Redemption?
I don't think there were.
Mm-mm.
Probably
Just crazy prospectors.
Nah.
crazy Spock Pectors. What? Crazy Spock Pectors? Yes.
Spock does not go.
Another.
Live long and prosper.
Prosper long and live.
Red Dead Redemption 2 with customizable character as your character main
One of your
character.
I'd be happy with
characters.
that.
Would be really good.
That'd
And
be cool.
when do you think though? When do you think all these games from these big companies are going to be announced? Yeah?
Never.
Why are you holding your controller on?
Because I'm really
it?
angry.
I want them to do what Bethesda did and announce them when they're a few months away
Yes,
from shipping.
exactly. That's what they need to do.
Yeah.
Like Half-Life 3 or Portal 3 or
Portal
Left 4 Dead
3.
3.
They just come out
Well,
saying
they're doing Left Dead 3, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Well,
Portal 3 would be
not
good.
that.
Valve just come out saying, yeah, we've got sequels to all our games and we've got Half-Lives going up to Half-Life 10 about to come
Yeah,
out.
they've already made them all. We're going to taper them over a couple of weeks.
Well, they should say it. It would be like, oh, by the way, this is going on Steam.
Or maybe they just release it on
nothing.
Steam
Put it on
sale
Steam.
and
Yes.
nothing, and people are like,
In the sale.
and the internet
like, the big,
crashes.
autumn
The
sale.
internet just crashes.
Imagine if films did that. They released like a
be so much
three-parter
fun.
film series all at once. Like
Are you going to see them all at once?
like Star Wars, the new trilogies, put them all out at once.
But do you know why that won't happen?
because it doesn't make as much money?
Because marketing people just won't
Yeah.
even do whatever thing. It's like Terminator, right? The recent Terminator, which I haven't seen.
Neither have I.
If you've
but
seen
they,
the trailer, you've seen
they
the
gave
film.
it all away in the trailer,
Yeah,
and
very
I think it's really silly. It's like the next Bond. I haven't seen any trailers for that.
I'm so excited.
Except from the first, which I saw,
you seen the car?
which I was like that. Yes, I've seen the car in pictures,
good.
but not in action.
That's fine.
And,
I don't really see it in action, do you?
I just remember the first trailer where he said, "You're a hurricane in a what? No, you're a kite
hurricane
in a hurricane, Mr. Bond."
That's it.
Something like
Wasn't
that.
that John?
He's the guy
Looked
from
like
the
John
second one.
Was that John Hurt that said that?
No,
Looked like
he's the guy in the second one who's
One
in the
in the
trunk
chest
of the
bit.
car.
It did look like.
Do you
him.
remember that? In the trunk of the car in the second one, where he opens up at the end of that big car chase across Quantum Solace, the crap.
Nobody watched Quantum of
I can't remember
Solace.
what happened
That was
there. I saw
really-
that in the
that was
cinema,
really
that's it.
bad. I
haven't seen it
hated
since.
that.
Yeah,
I hated that Bond.
I only seen it once.
Although Casino Royale, Skyfall is the best so far.
Casino Royale, no, it's just the best.
What Casino Royale?
Yeah,
What Skyfall is really good.
yeah, I know. Skyfall's brilliant. But
What
Casino Royale
gadgets?
is.
I think Spectre's going to be much better. I
Gadgets.
think it's going to be the best Bond ever. It's got Christopher Waltz.
got a DB10
as a bloody
new Aston
villain.
Martin.
I want gadgets.
Maybe he will have gadgets.
Fucking
Don't tell me.
go on Amazon.
But maybe he will. And he's going to be skiing,
I want gadgets.
which is cool. That's traditional Bond. In
That
the
is
snow.
Pierce Brosnan
skiing.
style.
Or Timothy Dalton.
I have not seen any. He's only been in one.
No, not Timothy Dalton hasn't. But there was that one person who at the end, his wife gets killed.
In real
And
life.
who knows who that guy was? He was probably just
I
some
can't
random.
remember. He
Who
used
should
to
we
know.
have play Bond? That guy off the street. Okay.
It literally is.
Craig's
like
doing
that.
another film.
He is, apparently. You said
Craig
that.
David.
Yeah, Craig David's gonna come on and be the new James Bond.
Mate.
Well, I don't
I
believe it,
hate
though.
to
Let's
see that.
Google it. And
There-
make
there
up a
did- there
topic
was
whilst
a-
I think
there was
about
a
it.
High,
Come on, keep the
big
topic
gossip.
going.
No, there was a big gossip about who would
Daniel
play the
Craig.
next- who would
Maybe
play the
it's-
next James Bond.
Lewis
Daniel
version
Radcliffe?
of- Daniel Radcliffe. Game changers.
Daniel Boringcliff.
Daniel.
I like Daniel Radcliffe
Craig.
in Game Changers.
Fourth
the
Bond, yeah?
GTA documentary film.
We haven't seen that.
Fourth.
I like him
Fourth
more-
James
more
Bond
than-
movie. Oh, hang on, no.
That is Spectre.
That'll be Spectre. So it'll be fifth James Bond
I
movie.
saw it on a tabloid.
On a tabloid.
Oh, the tabloid.
On the tabloid or in the tabloid?
On
On
it.
Piece
So
of paper
fifth
resting on
James
the
Bond
tabloid.
movie.
Someone just wrote it on a paper.
Oh, sorry, Damian Lewis. Daniel Craig will continue to play James Bond.
I do like Daniel Craig. though.
And also Sam Mendes. Spectre is my last Bond film. Probably. What?
Probably.
What?
What?
Daniel Mendes.
Sam Mendes will not come back for another Bond. He will kill
Who's Sam Mendes?
his energy. He's the director of Skyfall, who came
Also-
back for Spectre after being offered a crap ton of money and creating the Willy Wonka Broadway show.
Also, he was born fairly near where we're recording this podcast.
Where?
I don't know, somewhere in Reading.
Royal Berks Hospital, maybe?
Homeland star Damian
Probably.
Lewis woke up to some pretty disappointing news this morning. Daniel Craig has decided not to retire from playing James Bond after all. According to reports, he had seriously been considering bowing out of the role. However, it has emerged that the 47-year-old has now agreed to fulfill his contract
47!
and star in at least one more film. Daniel has assured us he will fulfill his contract, a Sony spokeswoman told her. When news broke that Daniel was contemplating giving up 007. Damien 44 was
Double
a
O.
favourite to replace
Double O.
him. Dobby.
007.
007.
Sean Bean for next Bond.
Yes. Hashtag. Let's get it trending.
Have we all seen The Martian here?
Yes.
Well, that would be the best James Bond, Ginger James Bond.
Yes.
Ginger James Bond killed by the sun, and that can be the name of the film. Killed by the sun.
Do you remember the scene in The Martian? It's not a major spoiler here, but they're all round a table They mention they call a thing the Elrond project.
I love it.
And
I loved it.
And they're like, "What's the Elrond project?" And Sean Bean goes, "Oh, it's from Lord of the Rings, where they're all in a meeting,
Yeah.
fellowship about how to destroy the ring."
Secret.
And Sean Bean was at the original Elrond meeting.
It was, I loved that. I got so
Boromir.
excited about that. So excited that they made that reference.
Speaking of which,
'Cause
The
I've got my Lord of the
Martian
Rings
is really
pretty
good.
on. The Martian is bloody fantastic.
Made by Ridley Scott.
I'm just
Originally
going
meant to be
to-
made by
He can't
Drew
stop
Goddard.
making space films, Ridley Scott.
He can't. Maybe it's always because he's so high. He's always spaced out, quite literally.
Did he do
so
the Halo TV series?
he did some of it, but that was bad.
That was a colossal failure.
Well, it seems to be anything that's gaming related in films is really bad. But will that change? We need to know, Tom.
I'm actually just tweeting Sean Bean for Bond. Hashtag Sean Bean for the number 4 Bond.
Yeah, but he's too old.
No, never.
Boromir is never too old.
He's
is
got a
immortal.
huge fat chicken neck, and he cannot play Bond anymore.
Now we need him there.
Work out, it's fine.
Bloody Jaws.
Brilliant!
Bloody
Kick your head in,
Jaws.
Jaws.
Jon Snow. I'm gonna kill him.
Bloody bastard.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think
Cool,
Judi Dench should play Bond after Whoa! Spoilers to those who haven't seen
Spoilers
Skyfall.
to those who didn't see a 2011 film Skyfall.
Was it 2011?
I think so.
That's a long time ago.
don't know.
Oh no, that of course. Yeah, there was that. Oh no, before. Oh, hang on. No, I can't remember.
Tom
There was like a
checked his
big
watch.
I
like.
don't know why I watched. I thought it said the year on here.
The year.
Somehow I've forgotten what year
What?
it is. 2015.
Oh, it's 2015. Don't worry.
Oh, was it 11 or 2012?
One of them. It was a year.
We could just Google it. Always find
It
out.
was a long time ago,
It was a
and the
long
time
time ago.
before that was a long time ago because MGM had all those funny issues.
MGM. Metal
Well,
Gear.
they were trying to be funny.
Molled.
Metal
what?
Gear
Metro
Molly.
Goldman.
Metal Gear Molly.
Goldwyn Mayer. That's it.
2012.
Ah.
It was 2012.
I was 1 year out.
Lego Dimensions.
Well, I don't
is-
know. I don't know what it's like, Josh.
Well, no, but it's a
we didn't
Lego.
get to build the fucking portal.
No,
did
we didn't, because Macs had problems. Or specifically,
Max.
my
What's
Mackie,
wrong with
Mad Max.
my Mackie mixer
Insane Max.
won't be supported or isn't supported by
What,
El
the-
Capitan.
The Taken King. It's Oryx.
Taking It's Onyx, actually.
Oryx.
Although I did see Trials of Osiris at Tesco the other day. And I saw harpies on some couch furniture the other day.
Harpies.
Harpies.
Anything to do with it.
Herpes.
You know the things they're called harpies. You know the things that float around, the robots.
Oh, the triangular ones. I don't know what the
Yes.
hell that hand thing was. Just link your
It's like
fingers
triangular
together.
ones.
awkward
like that.
pencil.
Yeah, like fucking
Well, I saw that pattern in a couch. I was like,
in a couch.
so Cammy was
it.
talking to me, and I was sort of like,
Oh
those
my God, oh my God,
Destiny,
oh my God.
Destiny.
Oh my god, oh my god. Yeah,
It's
way
not.
too much
Oh,
of that.
I have played far too much, and you need to be on it, Richard.
Okay, when I have enough money to buy a PlayStation.
Well, if you hadn't
Yeah,
paid those
cheaper than
taxi
Xbox
drivers
One.
£200, then
and then I'll buy Until Dawn and just rage constantly for it. Like, why aren't these characters dying?
well,
I'm
make
trying to kill
sure
these characters.
make sure that the icicle kills them.
They wouldn't have died
How do you know?
because Grant Ward in that game doesn't die.
He's a spy.
Whoa, easy.
He's a
That's more.
agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
He is an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Only S.H.I.E.L.D. S.H.I.E.L.D. alone. Has anyone seen The Flash? No, he hasn't seen The Flash. Flash.
I watched an
The
episode
Flash
again
is
the other
really
day.
good.
I've seen
I tell
most
you-
of it, but
I tell you
hang
what's
on,
going to be
I'm gonna
really
go this
good.
way.
Holy crap. Welcome to the Start Replay podcast full of farts,
I don't know
gags,
that.
and
Do you reckon anyone had
other
that?
jokes.
Do you reckon they had that? Oh,
I think
pretty
so.
sensitive. Should I follow it? No, I'm good. Oh. Seriously, can... Oh.
Pull the mic down to you.
Hang on. No, I thought I'd
No,
follow through a bit.
no.
I'm trying to feel like it's like squelching and thing, but no.
Squelching.
It's a bit warm down there.
Well, I mean, it is. It's warm gas, and I'm fucking baking.
Tom,
Yes,
you're wearing a fucking fleece. No wonder you're
a
baking.
fleece. It's a hoodie.
Hoodie.
Yeah, old man Josh.
Have you ever shat your pants?
Have I ever shat? Yeah. Who hasn't? I mean, not recently.
Oh,
Not since I was like
God.
near 1 or reception. It was. That's the last time I remember. Anyway.
oh right, okay.
Like, I've never drunkenly shat myself or anything like that.
Have you?
No, I haven't.
Oh no, you haven't.
I'm quite good with my bowel movements.
Oh, good.
I've woken up on my
I'm
own
terrible.
vomit though.
Yummy.
Cheese grommet.
Oh God.
On purpose.
No, it was Christmas Eve a few years ago.
Love penis.
Christmas Eve.
The love penis bunny.
Yeah, it was, I woke
So
up
I'm
on
just
Christmas
looking
Eve
at
in my
a
own
board
vomit.
currently
I had
with a
a
love
few too many
penis bunny
Stellas
drawn
and,
by Daden.
It is. Let's tweet it, shall we?
No, don't tweet the love penis bunny.
I'm tweeting. I'm
good
tweeting
God.
it right now, listeners. I'm tweeting the love penis bunny.
That's good. God help anyone who's actually listening to
Don't
this.
worry, listeners. I don't know what they're on about either.
It's a love penis bunny.
No idea.
With Love Cammy in the corner
I'm scared.
I'm gonna crop that out.
under personal goals.
If you're listening to
I need
this,
to love my
if you're
girlfriend.
listening to this, send help to
Send help.
123 Sesame Street.
One-
How do I get rid of the light?
the big yellow
Grover
bird.
has me hostage in his bin.
The big yellow bird has taken control.
The big yellow bird's sexually aggressive towards Elmo. Elmo!
Elmo's gonna kill all the pencils.
Uses his feathers in a bondagey way, ties Elmo up, and then tickles Elmo
Wow.
with the
Oh my
feathers,
God.
and then shoves the big beak up his asshole.
So let's talk real, okay? Let's talk Unreal Engine. No, let's talk Tearaway. Tearaway is an incredibly good game. It's crafted, pardon the pun, in such a beautiful
Is it-
manner, and you can also include any picture off the internet, which
was
is
it
amazing.
folded or?
Unfolded.
Oh, there we go.
Tearaway Unfolded
Good job.
on the PlayStation 4.
Yeah, it's very good.
Have you seen any of Tearaway, Richard?
Only the pictures you have showed.
The pictures. Well, you know, when you're in Tearaway, right, and it's by the makers of Media Molecule, who made Little Big Planet.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in Tearaway, you have the chance to create things at certain points. So a squirrel might be like, design me a crown, or an elk might be like,
I need some fur.
design me a coat, and I'll be like, I'm definitely gonna design you a coat
Out of dead squirrels.
well, dead squirrels or Tom's face.
Mm-hmm.
Or if it's on like a hat for a squirrel, then maybe like a
giant
huge penis. My
Is the
or-
obvious choice.
Yeah, of course. Or if you're creating mitts, you know, for another
Tits for mitts.
Quite yes, that'd be it. Or if you're creating a scarecrow whose head would be better than Dobby the house elf.
Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh.
that would scare the crap
If
out of
I
any crow.
If I ever get rich enough
You're
and I
gonna-
have a family, I will have a scarecrow and I will get a professional Dobby head, all weather Dobby head.
Do you think there's somewhere that sells all-weather Dobby heads?
Oh. You know what? I bet there is. There's a store with a little wooden hanging sign that creaks in the wind that
All
says
weather Dobby
all
head."
weather, ye old weather Dobby heads.
Oh, I need to get out of this cold,
There's
and
an
it's
old
just
guy.
walls of Dobby. Oh my
I'll go
God.
with really like round Harry Potter spectacles, but the lenses are like an inch thick, and he looks up and his eyes are huge. He's like,
Does anything take your fancy, young
"My
man?
name's Igor."
I forgot what I was going to say on that. Oh no, actually, yeah. We spoke to someone,
Shit, man, this
We
is
spoke
so
to-
disorganised.
the most organised return of a podcast ever. We spoke to someone there called Richard Cutland, and he was the military specialist for wargaming. And it was his job to find schematics of things, to get details right on military objects. But before that, he was in the army and tank regiment for 30 odd years,
Yes.
or 40 odd
That
years.
he was.
And
It was 30
he
years.
also worked on the movie Fury with Brad Pitt, which was filmed near Henley.
And
Near
Shia
us.
LaBeouf.
And Shia LaBeouf.
And Punisher.
And Punisher.
Shia LaBeouf.
I can't
And
remember his real name.
Shia LaBeouf.
Punisher?
Yeah, Punisher in the new Daredevil.
Oh yes, John Berthnell.
That's it.
So he
John Berthnell.
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 Oh,
So he taught Brad Pitt how to drive a tank, which is quite cool.
that is pretty cool.
And yeah.
And he did say you didn't have to have the brains of an archbishop.
Yeah.
To quote him,
And
to drive a tank.
And then I asked him, why do Archbishop, are they known for having brains?
Yeah, actually, no.
We need to do a little horror compilation, right? Or the 5 best Halloween games, to play. Like Dead Space. The original Dead Space is very good. And they need to make a 4th. Games like Soma, which I've yet to play.
I did a video series with Sam on Dead Space 3, I think.
Dead Space 3 was the crappiest one.
It was just shooting everything.
It was.
When you used to have your flat,
Yes.
was it Dead Space 2 I played on your Tritons?
Yeah.
And it scared the shit out of me, like
maybe.
TV came on. Similar to Outlast.
No, that's Dead Space 1.
Okay, yeah, that's,
Yes.
yeah, that's terrifying.
That was amazing.
That's terrifying.
Tritons, God, they're good, aren't they?
Well, I saw some in PC World earlier. I was like,
They're
oh.
bad. Tritons
They were
are
good
bad.
when you had them. I was like, holy shit.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you were screaming so much you got a knock on the door from the police thinking someone was in trouble.
Oh God! And I remember the video I made, which I have to show you. Oh my goodness! Again.
And we got a warning
Yeah.
saying we don't appreciate renditions of the American national anthem by 3 in the morning.
That was so good. Play Call of Duty Black Ops 2 with headphones on, and you will get the police at your door.
Can't hear a thing.
Did they come around and say, Mr. Ball, is your girlfriend alright? We heard a woman screaming.
I didn't have a girlfriend
Well,
at that
no,
time.
because at the time Josh was like, "Oh, I think I just heard the doorbell," and he stopped and he was like,
And I was like,
"Oh no, never mind."
and then
And
I was
a
like,
few minutes later, he was like, "Oh, hang on a minute."
and I was like, oh, it's just the neighbours. I don't care. And then it just kept going, and I was like, oh, okay. I
Then
looked
they
through a
bust down the
peephole,
door.
and it's 2 police officers. I'm like,
You're under arrest, Mr. Ball.
I'm like, hi, can I help?
I would not know what I'd be like.
And then, and then he went, "Hi, we got a call about a disturbance or something." Like that.
Where's your young daughter? We heard a young child screaming.
Because his girl Josh is screaming. He's like, yeah, I was like,
and then he went, "Have you been playing online games?" He went, "Yeah, Mom, turn it down a bit, mate." I was like, "Oh." And I just went to the mic and I was like, Tom, you can't believe on this. You got it.
And then Tom never told you this, but he called the police.
it was. And that was the first known record of swatting happening in the gaming. Do you know what swatting is?
Yes.
Oh, it's
Okay.
awful.
Oh,
Then
it's
they
so
always the
bad.
SWAT always killed the dogs and cats.
It's
That's
so
like-
bad. Ridiculous.
Was it a common thing or something?
In America, yeah.
Yeah. More common than it should be for a prank of that scale.
So people were just calling people saying,
It's happened on like Twitch streams, isn't it?
Yeah, because there was one guy who did a Twitch stream and then he came back to it after the SWAT had left. And he was like in tears and stuff because his younger brother was there and they held his younger brother at gunpoint and stuff like this.
"What?"
Yeah. Yeah, and I think he recorded a video. He put that part of it on YouTube. I was like, you guys need to stop doing this. It's not funny. It's affecting my family, blah, 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 all this kind of stuff.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Have you seen the Twitch stream where there was a home invasion whilst it was going on? No. People just broke in and like held them all at gunpoint.
Oh, fuck. Was it like as a joke or?
Real.
I have to say that I'm looking forward to Batman v Superman.
No.
I don't know what I'm looking forward to
Super
mostly,
Lumen.
Batman v Superman
Get
or
a fucking
Suicide
sense of
Squad.
humour, DC.
Suicide Squad.
I think I'm looking forward more to Suicide Squad, strangely.
Yeah, I think most people.
Yeah. No, I'm not looking forward to Batman vs Superman. I'll go and see it, but I'm not excited.
Oh, mate, why?
Because
too
Batman
gloomy.
looks shit.
Well, he does look really good.
He looks like he needs to lose some weight, the fat shit.
He's
His
big
suit
Batman.
is chunky as fuck.
Well, that's because Ben Affleck's chunky as fuck.
Henry Cavill is a beautiful man and puts Batman to shame.
Yes.
Ben Affleck, you mean?
Yeah,
What about the
Batman.
part in the trailer where Ben Affleck is running towards the falling buildings?
And he
So
gets
yes,
fucked up by Superman because Superman's a god.
And Suicide
What
Squad's
part
very
does
good.
Diane, yeah, I was going to trade for that. What part does Diane play?
Wonder Woman.
You prick. Diane is Wonder Woman, but is she just a third party? Is she friends with Clark? Or
I think she just comes in and goes, Hasha!
I think Hi Sha, and that's it.
Agent.
That's how she goes. Well, Jason Momoa is in it as Aquaman.
And he's just like,
Oh.
swim! And he just leaves.
just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
So the
He's a
advice he's
secret
mentioned
agent.
to
I think
Batman.
Diane is in it as a sort of love interest to Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Not. Oh yeah, Superman's got Lois.
Well, there might be some like love quadrangle things
Affair.
going on. It might,
Quadrangle.
yeah, it might
Bruce
be. It
loves
might be
Aquaman,
Lois.
Aquaman loves Superman.
What?
Superman
Bruce-
loves...
No, Lois and Wonder Woman and Batman and Superman.
And Alfred's just screwing them all.
Alfred's just wanking over the ball.
He is not our enemy.
You two have to make up.
Turns good men cruel.
Is it hand here, finger there?
Yes. Oh my god! I wish I was saying Tom Cam would be fucking awesome right now. Tom Cam would be amazing.
No one is. No one
He
is
has the
annoying.
power to wipe out the entire human race. We have to stop
You
him.
do it that way. You do it like alternating. You can't do it like that. I don't know. I mean, that's quite easy because you're gonna wiggle your head.
So you don't.
No, I think I do it like that. Why are we having this discussion?
Holy shit. I think that's episode 23
In a nutshell.
of the podcast.
In a nutshell, we'll see what happens.
We came back,
With a
and well, with something as to whether that was
Well,
a
it
bang or
wasn't
not.
bang. It was more of a.
Yeah.
More of a dual hand action, according to Tom. Oh my god! Seriously, we need to get Tom Cam in here.
Do it next time.
Could you not do it
I
then,
didn't-
Tom?
No, I did. Fart,
You-
but I
you-
didn't.
oh.
No follow through, which
Yes.
is good.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Well, thanks for staying here, guys, and chatting.
Welcome.
You're welcome.
Richard, anything to say before you go into the ground?
Oh, am I dying?
Yes.
Nice knowing you all, and
down.
avenge me. Josh has murdered me.
Tom, it's nice to have you back.
I'm sorry, I was taking a sip of beer. Thank you for bringing me back.
From the dead.
From the dead.
So
Josh is
Richard's
now
going
gone.
to dead, and I'm going
Richard's
to
going to dead.
Ah, shit.
6 miles to dead.
Oh my
going.
goodness.
Josh?
Yes.
Thank you for
I
being
hate
here.
that sentence. I hate that phrase. Thank you.
Not
very
having
much.
us.
Welcome,
I meant to say thank you for coming.
That was
Nothing.
very silent,
Thank you
but
for
it could have been the
invite-
crowning
thanks,
moment
Leslie.
of the podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, Josh.
On
No,
that
you're
bombshell,
welcome.
I've been
Next
Tom
time you
Daden.
hear us, it's probably what?
On
You've-
that
you've
bombshell, I've
become
been
gay.
Tom Daden.
Oh, you've been Tom Daden.
I have been Joshua Ball.
And I have been Richard Evans.
I've been
And much
Ben
like the
Seaward.
Top Gear reunion, we are back on the same stream.
Working for Amazon.
Or, well, Amazon Prime or Amazon past its Prime.
Ooh.
They haven't got too much on there, have they?
No, they don't.
Neither of Netflix.
Aside from Mr. Robot. Anyway, goodbye to those who are listening. Of course, head to startreplay.com if you want to read some gaming things. Subscribe to us on YouTube. YouTube.com/startreplay. And that's lovely. And subscribe to us on iTunes where you're listening to this if you like gaming podcasts or if you just want us in your ears. We need to think of a recurring feature, guys. Something we do every time.
Improv.
That's too much work.
No.
I've got an idea. It's
not, it's just improv.
What's your idea, Tom?
An old idea.
What's an old idea?
One that we used to incorporate in the series.
What's that?
Is it PG?
What is it?
That was a little squeak.
What
There's
is
a little
it?
squeak.
What is it?
60 seconds long.
Oh yeah, the 60 seconds of fun. Oh, 60. What was it?
Is that what Cammy gets usually most nights?
Tom's
Tom's Magic Minute.
Magic Minute. There we go.
We could have
Is
a
that what
Richard's
Eliza
Magic-
gets
Magic
nowadays?
Minute.
I have no idea what this is.
No. Let's not go on to that subject, shall we?
Bye.
Bye!
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Join us this time, same bat channel.